Hey, what's going on, guys? It's No Shoes, and we're back with another one. And today we're going to be reacting to COBRAR from Snow the Product. This was created between her and Rockstar Energy Drink and the Springhill Co. So I'm very intrigued to hear this, but this was suggested by Jess Ducky over in the Discord. So thank you, Jess Ducky, for the suggestion. Keep them coming in the comments down below. And if you want access to the Discord as well as extra content, check out the link in the description for the Buy Me a Coffee, where you can support the channel and get those two benefits as well. But without any further ado, let's get right into this, because Rockstar says this is a track for hustlers working to support themselves and their families. Well, I support that. It's I think we could have calmed down with the descriptions and just let the song speak, Rockstar. I'm messed up this morning, guys. Let's do this. COBRAR, Snow the Product. Let's get it.
I've never really understood that mentality of things are hard for us. I just can't even sit there and think about that. I have to just go get it.
En la forma que estaban económicamente y todo, eso me dio mucha moral a mí.
Okay, interesting. So that's a weird way to do the title. I think that was poorly done. Wait for the title. The song isn't starting yet. We haven't earned it yet. Who is this guy that's talking after you introduce the title? Either way, this is just me complaining. Let's go.
En la forma que estaban
And cool intro from Snow. We haven't heard from her in a long time, and she is a badass. She work hard. She be killing it. But let's see who David Gonzalez is. He's a pro skateboarder.
En la forma que estaban económicamente y todo, eso me dio mucha moral a mí.
I think that's where the true integrity of the hustle is at.
Moving forward and keep working on achieving my dreams in the future.
Yeah, nah, the title was in the absolutely exact wrong place. Maybe not the exact wrong place, but should have put the title shot right before this, had everybody done their intro, and then have Snow be the last person to do her intro before the title shot. Would have flowed way better, would have made a nice clean cut to the music. But now instead we got this Gianna Nino Tapia's. I'm sorry if I'm saying these wrong, her name horribly wrong. Forgive me, but she's an activist and medical student. Interesting. I wonder what kind of work she did. Maybe she did flower arrangements or something for this. But either way, long story short, I think the beginning of this could have been better, more well edited. I don't know the words, guys. I'm short-circuiting today. Better editing. Put it together different. That's what I said.
Tengo bien presente lo que mis padres decían. Solo vinimos aquí a trabajar noche y día. ¿Cómo voy a olvidar si cada lágrima veía? Lo prometido es deuda y esa deuda es mía. Y yo vine a cobrar. Yo no le temo a nadie. A mí usted no me...
Okay. I like this. It starts out very, very soft.
Presente lo que mis padres decían. Solo vinimos aquí a trabajar noche y día. ¿Cómo voy a olvidar si cada lágrima veía? Lo prometido es deuda y esa deuda es mía. Y yo vine a cobrar. Yo no le temo.
See, I feel like there's this long, more legato style that we're getting right here at the beginning. And it's nice, but a little bit more of a punch just here and there at the beginning and the end would add a little bit more definition, and you'd be able to follow along a little bit better, make it a little bit more satisfying of an intro. But she's got some nice ideas coming now. She came to collect the debt. The debt is hers. She don't fear anybody.
Mía y yo vine a cobrar. Yo no le temo a nadie. A mí usted no me intimida. Yo no soy tímida. Yo no soy mi madre. Ellos me abrieron la puerta. Yo la pateé más abierta. Aquí los límites se quiebran. Nosotros vamos con fuerza. Yo vine a cobrar.
I like this. She talking about breaking the door down, kicking it in, all this and that. I think for me on a song like this where we come in like, yo, we work and we doing this, like, I just want something I can bite into a little bit more. This feels like right now to me, it feels a little bit up some like dance music almost, which, if you want to dance it out and dance all about your accomplishments, I respect it. But I'm not feeling it especially, but we'll see how it grows on us.
Fuerza, si yo vine a cobrar, por ellos vine a cobrar, por ellos vine a cobrar, yo vine a cobrar. Mis padres fueron humildes, mucho trabajo para poco dinero, y la única manera de cumplirles es cobrar doble por todo lo que hicieron. No soy sumisa, yo no soy su pobrecita, no me pinten de obediente, soy Adelita, lo guerrera no se me quita, tenemos deuda pendiente. This for the generations y'all was playing.
Okay, so we getting there. We getting to the punches a little bit more defined bars with a beginning and an end rather than just kind of flowing all the way across. And especially when she's rapping in Spanish, it's such a fluid language. I don't speak it and I don't rap in it, so I don't want to say it's hard to have those punches, but it certainly is easier in a language like English where we have honestly kind of ugly words that really like butt up against each other and have these sharp edges. Imagine like a square wave as compared to like a sine wave in a way.
Guerrera no se me quita, tenemos deuda pendiente. This for the generations y'all was playing, overworking, underpaid every day. And I'ma collect on the debt, y'all gon' pay it. This for my ancestors, I'm saying. How they been putting dinners on your table, but we barely able to pick up the crumbs. The last generation made it, now we here to take it, cause the jig is up. Yo vine a cobrar.
Yeah, nah, I normally love everything Snow has, but this one really ain't doing it for me. These, let's hear this again. There were two words in there that just felt off.
On the debt, y'all gon' pay it. This for my ancestors, I'm saying. How they been putting dinners on your table, but we barely able to pick up the crumbs. The last generation made it, now we here to take it, cause the jig is up. Yo vine a cobrar.
Yeah, it feels like on every other bar in that little scheme she just hit, she added a syllable or a syllable's worth of length to one of the word's pronunciations, and it really threw that off for me there.
On the debt, y'all gon' pay it. This for my ancestors, I'm saying. How they been putting dinners on your table, but we barely able to pick up the crumbs. The last generation made it, now we here to take it, cause the jig is up. Yo vine a cobrar.
Yeah, cause the jig is up. It just feels like stuttery and kind of strained.
Por ellos vine a cobrar. Por ellos vine a cobrar. Yo vine a cobrar.
My name is Yana Nino Tapias, and I'm a second-year medical student. My mom is a migrant farm worker, all while raising us four kids and coming back home and taking care of us. And her passion for making sure that we were able to overcome really difficult situations is what inspires me.
I'm David Gonzalez.
Yeah, that's beautiful, man. So I didn't really realize exactly what this was getting into it. So we're getting some stories of families overcoming hard times. Sounds like maybe coming to America and, figuring out what to do in that case. Let's bring this back a little bit and hear that again. This is a really cool idea. This is a really cool idea that they put together here. And, I used to chug Rockstar like they were going to stop selling them. But I think Rockstar and Snow might be better separate, but the idea that they came with together is really quite beautiful.
A second-year medical student. My mom is a migrant farm worker, all while raising us four kids and coming back home and taking care of us. And her passion for making sure that we were able to overcome really difficult situations is what inspires me.
I'm
Okay.
David Gonzalez. My mom was working like a cleaning lady in a house. That's how I got my first board. That's how I come along, just the hustle. I was skating and skating and skating. And at the age of 13, I came to America for the first time. That's when
This is a beautiful thing, man. Just grown kids now talking about what their parents did for them, how their parents got them where they are today. This man's got his first skateboard because his mom was cleaning people's houses, and that's how they were able to afford it. And it's a really beautiful thing what parents will do for their children. And speaking from my own personal experience, I've had a very fortunate life, and my parents have worked very hard, and it's obviously a different journey than their families have had, but that bond and that love is beautiful, man.
That's how I come along. It's the hustle. I was skating and skating and skating. And at the age of 13, I came to America for the first time. That's when everything started.
My name is Daniel Boizo. I'm the co-founder of Kids of Immigrants, a movement, a brand, a community. Growing up, I think my father specifically taught me when you have that spirit, that what we call that immigrant ingenuity and immigrant spirit, anything is possible.
And it was instilled in me to be very proud of being Mexican, to be very proud of where I come.
Yeah, this is cool. I'm We're gonna see something because I love the idea and the concept. I think the execution, in my opinion, poor. I think the ordering and the editing of this video could really have been changed around. Like, start us with this. Give me this information. So that way, when I'm listening to the song, I really know where it's coming from. But now I believe we've heard like half of the song, and we took now we're taking this break in the middle, and we're going to come back to the song soon, I think, right after this last part from Snow. We'll see. But it's a strange order, and people always, like, with songs and music videos, will like throw stuff in the middle of the song. I'm just not a fan of that. Let me listen to the song the way the song is going to be played on the radio or in my car. But great video, great message, great concept, better execution, I think. Let's keep it going. I'm rambling.
Anything is possible.
And it was instilled in me to be very proud of being Mexican, to be very proud of where I come from, to be proud of everything that I am.
Tengo bien presente lo que mis padres decían. Solo vinimos aquí a trabajar noche y día. ¿Cómo voy a olvidar si cada lágrima veía? Lo prometido es deuda y esa deuda es mía y yo vine a cobrar. Yo vine a cobrar.
That was the transition back from that like muted section of her vocal.
Esa deuda es mía y yo vine a cobrar.
Excuse me, it sounds like they sped up her vocal and put like a wider reverb on it and maybe like one other effect. I can't tell exactly what they did to her voice here, but the way they transitioned back in to having her more, natural sounding vocal, it's cool, but it's really jarring transitioning to that sped up altered vocal.
Yo vine a cobrar. Por ellos vine a
Oh, but the sound of that grind on the rail, that hit hard with the track. That's that salt that it needed, dog.
Yo vine a cobrar. Por ellos vine a cobrar. Por ellos vine a cobrar. Yo vine a cobrar. Yo vine a cobrar.
I want to thank my parents. I want to thank my mom and dad just for give us that motivation to keep it going.
My family is really what picks me up. It's what reminds me how far I've come. And I think those reminders are important.
My mom always instilled, again, the values of perseverance and humility and education, and she prompted us to work really hard, and now I have 3 engineering siblings, and there's me who's going to medical school.
I was
Again, beautiful stories. Uh, Great idea, man. This is really cool. I'm pausing it just to make sure we're not getting any copyright issues really at the end of the day. That's why I keep stopping it here in the middle of these interviews. But let's see what Snow got to say.
School.
I was pretty much raised around mariachi. My grandpa sang his entire life and was a traveling musician. My dad, my aunts, they all sing. So I thought I was gonna be a mariachi singer until I forgot the lyrics to a mariachi song when I was like 9 at a quinceañera, and then I was traumatized for the rest of my life until I was a teenager. Then I was like,
Bro, wow, that's crazy. Said was like 9 years old, forgot the lyrics, and was like, nope, never again. Damn, Snow. Well, I hope that's what got you into rap because I'm glad you got into rap.
then I was traumatized for the rest of my life until I was a teenager. Then I was like, okay, maybe rap, and here I am.
Yeah, that's a really sweet video, and I really vibe with it conceptually. Again, reorder it. I think you'd have a lot cleaner product with a much more effective punch rather than taking us into the song and then out of the song, and then you're having the title before the song even starts. And what's that video called? Because that's not just the song, there's more going on there. I don't know. Either way, let me know what y'all thought in the comments down below. Don't forget to hit like, hit subscribe, and hit that bell. Thank you again to Just Ducky for the suggestion. If you're interested in checking out the Discord as well as getting access to extra content, you can support the channel at the Buy Me a Coffee and get those benefits there. Much love to everybody in the No Shoes gang, and I will see you all next time.